back on the 2Kook channel. Today we're going to discuss something that's been causing a stir among fans across social media. What initially seemed like a simple moment in a casual interview suddenly turned into a major topic of conversation. The famous actor and idol, Wang Yibo, shared something no one expected. He revealed a side of his relationship with Xiao Zhan that had been hidden behind the bright lights and constant cameras. The interview started off relaxed, filled with laughter and lighthearted questions about his recent career. However, when the interviewer touched on his relationships with his co-workers, the atmosphere gradually changed. Wang Yibo, known for his quiet nature and rarely sharing personal details, suddenly smiled slightly before answering. That expression then became the beginning of this big conversation. When he mentioned Xiao Zhan, Wang Yibo's gaze seemed to soften slightly. He said that their relationship had been going on for quite some time, even before they really exploded onto the scene thanks to a drama that has now become a global phenomenon. They were colleagues, friends, and even filled in for each other during difficult times in their respective careers. But what surprised fans was his next sentence. Wang Yibo said the Xiao Zhan could sometimes be too obsessed with him. He said it with a laugh, but it was clear that it wasn't just a joke. There was sincerity and warmth in it, leading many to wonder, what does the word obsessed really mean? Fans immediately interpreted his words from various perspectives. Some saw it as a sign of deep closeness, a relationship built on trust and mutual need. Others felt that it demonstrated Wang Yibo's significant influence on Xiao Zhan's emotional and professional journey. The two weren't just on-screen partners, but two individuals who gave each other strength. If we look at their career paths, they've both gone through periods of intense scrutiny and pressure. Their rapid rise to fame left them facing storms without much time to prepare. In such situations, it's natural to seek a home amidst the hustle and bustle of the entertainment world. And for Xiao Zhan, perhaps that home is Wang Yibo. However, the word obsessed still carries strong connotations. Some fans wonder if it indicates excessive attention, a desire to always be by Yibo's side, or even an emotional dependence that's hard to shake. Many also say that obsession isn't a negative thing, but rather a form of deep affection, admiration, and appreciation. What makes this even more interesting is how Wang Yibo doesn't say this in a tone of annoyance or distress. Instead, he conveys it with a small, meaningful smile. It's as if he knows that while his obsession can sometimes feel intense, he accepts it as a natural part of their relationship. A relationship that may already be much deeper than the public lets on. After the interview was released, social media exploded. Hashtags about them rose to the top of trending charts within hours. Fans engaged in lengthy analysis, matching up old moments, small glances they might have previously missed, and interactions that now felt much more meaningful. It was as if all the puzzle pieces were finally forming a complete picture. On the other hand, others felt anxious. To them, the word obsession might sound like something that could be hurtful or oppressive. But in the real world, human relationships are far more complex than the word itself. There are times when someone needs another person's presence so strongly because behind the smiles and fame, there's a loneliness that one might never know. What's certain is that the relationship between Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan isn't just an ordinary one born from a shared project. They both grow, survive, and change in a world full of pressure and demands. Perhaps that's where the obsession stems from a fear of loss, from a need for support, or from the depth of a bond that's formed slowly but profoundly. Wang's statement not only reveals something about Xiao Zhan, but also reveals a side of himself. The fact that he can talk about it so gently shows that he's not bothered, but rather understanding. It's a form of acceptance that not everyone can achieve. And that, for some, is a sign of a relationship that's more than just friendship. However, fans' reactions didn't stop with online conversations. Many expressed their feelings of touched by Yibo's honesty. They noted that it was rare for a public figure to express such a personal closeness without fear of being misinterpreted. The entertainment world is always full of perceptions, assumptions, and comments that can be a double-edged sword. But Yibo, with his composure, seemed to show that he wasn't afraid of public perception. He was only protecting the reality of the relationship itself. Meanwhile, some people behind the production who had worked with the two also began to offer cryptic comments. They said that there wasn't a day when the two weren't attentive to each other. Even with their busy and tiring schedules, there were always small moments that showed their relationship wasn't just co-workers. Like Xiao Zhan always making sure Yibo got enough rest, or Yibo discreetly checking to see if Xiao Zhan was eating properly despite his busy schedule. There's something undeniable when two people understand each other without words. Many who witnessed their interactions remarked, "A relationship like this can only be formed when there was complete trust." And indeed, trust is a very difficult foundation to build in a competitive world like the entertainment world. They went through tough times together, and when many people left, they remained by each other's side. However, the public is the public. Some supported, some mocked, and some tried to add spice to an already complicated story. Despite this, both Xiao Zhan and Yibo maintained their composure. They never responded to rumors with harsh words. They let time, work, and actions do the talking. And perhaps this is what made their relationship feel more mature. Not rushed, not forced, just moving at a pace they understood. From an emotional perspective, the obsession Yibo refers to may have stemmed from the fear of losing someone who has become an important part of our lives. When someone is present at our lowest point, that attachment grows stronger. Xiao Zhan once went through a difficult time where he nearly lost everything, and Yibo was one of those who accepted him unconditionally. For some, that's reason enough to hold on tight. Perhaps too tight. Now, after the statement went viral, many fans are beginning to re-examine their relationship not with speculation, but with appreciation. They're beginning to realize that no matter what label the public wants to give it, the connection between two people remains a personal one, something only the heart understands. That obsession may just simply be another way of saying, "I don't want to lose you." Amidst all the rumors, speculation, and lengthy analysis, one thing remains clear. These two share a connection that cannot be ignored. They are two superstars who shine a light on each other's journeys, and sometimes that light is so bright, it's hard to hide. Time will tell how this relationship develops. Will they continue to walk side by side, or will they ultimately take different paths, as so many stories in the entertainment world do? But for now, one simple statement from Wang Yibo has opened a new chapter in their long story. And it's a chapter filled with emotion, filled with questions, and filled with a warmth that's hard to describe. What's clear is that the world is watching two hearts silently connect. And perhaps it's a story more beautiful than anything ever portrayed on screen.